This is the last one. It's from R.J. Basque. His questions are, coming from more rock and blues, where almost everything is based on 1, 4, and 5, are there other chord progressions commonly used in country music, or is that also the norm as well? In the rockabilly course, I noticed the chords were 1, 6, 4, 9, and 5, 7. Common for the genre are just some of your favorites, because I always thought the 9 chord was for an uptown jazzed blues sound. I had also heard that many country players like playing it in 6th. Can you explain and demonstrate this? Also, are there any particular scales other than the major and minor that are typical in country music? I noticed the licks article was from 14 years ago. He's referring to the 25 country licks you should know. He asks, care to add 5 more modern licks to make it 30 licks you should know?
I think we should do that sometime. We should definitely add some licks to it. Let's see, we have a few parts to that question. Where should we go first? For now, let's go to the key of C. And you're saying 1, 4, and 5. C, F, and G. And very often you have a secondary dominant, okay? That means that you'll have the 5 chord from another key, 5 chord from the key of 5. The 5 of 5 is D. So you might be playing something C to a D, G. So, you sometimes have those chords from another key, and that's something to check out. Typical country songs, yes, 1, 4, and 5, but very often we'll take the 6 in place of the 1, okay, that's the relative minor, the 2 in place of the 4, which is the relative minor. You rarely have the E minor, the 3, in place of the 5. It just doesn't have that same push. It doesn't have the same push to the 1 chord. So we'll have those as a possibility. Now, some of those other things. Oh, in rockabilly, the 6th chord, using that. Yeah, that is something that's a little bit more with the style. It's also one of my favorites, so it's both, yes. But I do like using the 6th there. The 9th. Now, that particular 9th chord, do you remember, what is that? Jingle Bell Rock. And you hear the singing, and all of a sudden, there's your chord, And that's a 9th chord right there. Not this type of 9th chord, which I do use. Or this one. So I do use the 9th chords, but there's a recording that I'm sure we're all familiar with where you do hear, that bitey sounding 9th chord. And then the 5-7. Yeah, the 5-7 we're going to find in every kind of music. And the next part of that question, country players playing in 6ths. Okay, and that's what we're talking about. The notes are 6 apart. I have E and C. E, F, G, A, B, C. That's a 6th. There's the 6th. So yes, you do hear a lot of 6th playing in country. And we already addressed that, adding 5 more to make it more modern licks. That's a really good idea, and we'll have to look into that soon.
All right. Well, thank you, Joe, for answering all the viewers' questions. And Joe is going to be releasing a new course pretty soon.
Acoustic Blues Handbook. Oh, we also have 100 twang things you must know.
Got to check that one out. And we'll post details about that as well on the forum. If you want to check out any more of Joe's courses or audio lessons or everything else he's got available, we'll make that easy for you guys to look into. So that wraps it up for this eClinic. But you got a plane to catch, so we are going to shut this thing down right now.